Here at the League of Conservation Voters, we knew it would be a monumental day on Capitol Hill, as Congress considers the American Clean Energy and Security Act. With the floor vote scheduled for this afternoon, we headed down to Capitol Hill to see what was going on. Members of a number of environmental organizations waited outside the steps of the Capitol to talk to representatives as they walked by. Our own Hassan Nazar explains why.
The League of Conservation Voters is here with the broad coalition of environmental groups and other stakeholders to try to pass the American Clean Energy and Security Act. We're anticipating a vote later today, right here in the Capitol, on U.S. House of Representatives, which will be, if it passes, the first piece of comprehensive clean energy and global warming legislation to ever pass a chamber of the House or a chamber of Congress. So right now we're pretty optimistic, and we think it's going to be probably a pretty close vote.
You know, we are catching folks as they come in and out, and so the quick pitch when we grab them is you introduce yourself and you tell them that this is the most historic vote on the environment and energy they've taken, likely in their time here and definitely in the past 30 years that we've been really active here on the Hill, and just making clear that they understand the historic nature of this bill and getting their support.
Also out in full force were individuals and groups that held rallies to support the American Clean Energy and Security Act. This group, consisting mostly of youths, rallied for jobs and a clean economy future through wind and solar technologies. The media was also out in full force, interviewing and talking to people as they walked by. Outside of rallies, individuals and groups stood on the steps of House office buildings, showing publicly their support for the American Clean Energy and Security Act, and hoping to catch members of Congress on their way to the floor to vote. In total, the scene conveyed that after decades of waiting, the broad coalition that supports the bill was ready to make a push in the final critical hours to pass historic climate change legislation.